Hi everyone, welcome back to the next diecast. In today's video, I'll be opening and presumably building these two snap-and-play vehicles. These are plastic model cars. I found these at Ollie's bargain outlet for $1.99, as you can see here with that price sticker. I've never actually seen this series of models before. They're made by Road Rippers, which I associate mainly with like remote control toys. But here's the other models on the back that you can get. It seems like you might be getting the Camaro and the Jeep that's pictured on the front of this bag. And again, I didn't see these before, and I thought it would be just an interesting thing to get and see what they're like and make a video on them, because you can't really go wrong, I guess, for $2. But there is a license by Ford sticker on the bag, as you see here. So maybe that's just a picture that they use for all the bags. They always show the Camaro and the Jeep, but I might be getting some kind of a Ford model in here. I did see that there was a Mustang and a Ford F-150, so we'll pull this bag open and dump out the pieces and see what we got going on here. Take it all out. Okay, it looks like I get the Mustang and the F-150 Raptor. Oh, cool. Okay, so it looks like all the pieces are mounted on, and there's the sticker sheet. Is that for the... That's for the Mustang. This is for the F-150. Okay, so here's the plastic body of the Mustang. Just a very basic looking plastic body. There is some molded in details like the headlights and taillights and whatnot. Same thing with the Ford F-150 Raptor here. Yeah, you can see the different molding in. You can see the different molded in details. Interesting. Looks like there's some more pieces in this little bag here, so we'll open that up. The two black pieces that are not in the bag are the chassis of each vehicle. So we'll see what we have in the bag. All right, got the bag opened up, and here's all the different pieces and components that we have, along with the two car bodies. So we have the chassis right here. There's some writing on the bottom. And then you have the windows and the wheels, which are all mounted to these black plastic frames. So I went ahead and I popped all the plastic pieces out and lined them up with each of the cars that they go with. The wheels are actually just small plastic tires that would pop into place on the axles. Then we have, of course, the window assemblies and the plastic bodies, and then we have the stickers as well. So we'll try to put together the truck first. First, I popped the window assembly in place. It's done in just like a black plastic. Popped in nice and smooth there. Then next we'll pop on the chassis. But first I think I'll do the wheels. They are a little bit hard to put on, and I did end up using two hands for these wheels. But once they're on there, fairly sturdy. They might be a little bit hard to get back off again, but there it is spinning. And there's all four of the wheels on the chassis. And then we have the truck that we can then pop onto the chassis with the wheels that are now in place. All right, got the chassis popped on. It was actually pretty hard to get the front portion popped in place. There's actually a little clip that holds the front and the back part of the chassis onto the body of the truck. And it was hard to get the front on, even with two hands. So keep that in mind if you're going to be getting this for a kid. They may have some issues putting the vehicles together. But now that we got the truck done, the F-150, we'll go ahead and move on to the Mustang next. We'll pop this window assembly in place. That was simple enough. Didn't even make a snapping sound, so I almost wonder if I put this in properly. But it turned out that I did. Then I'll put the wheels on next. All right, got the wheels on the Mustang. These were actually much harder to put on than the wheels on the F-150. So if you're getting these snap-and-play cars for you or someone else, you or them might have issues getting the wheels on. But as you can see here, they do at least spin fairly smooth. And then we got the body popped onto the chassis with the wheels on it. Decent looking, I suppose, for, cheap plastic toy vehicles. Then we'll go ahead and put the stickers on. You can see on my thumb here, which the camera's having trouble focusing, that little tiny dot is actually the GT badge for the back of the Mustang. I don't know how I'm going to get that thing on there, to be honest. I may have to use tweezers or something. But in the end, I was able to get all the stickers on the Mustang, including that pesky little GT badge. But here's how the Mustang looks with all the stickers in place. And next we'll put the stickers on the F-150. And there you have it. I actually got all the stickers on both cars without using any tweezers. I would recommend at least trying to use tweezers, because then you'll have an easier time putting the stickers on straight. But I just kind of eyeballed it for both the F-150 and the Mustang in the end for the stickers. But no roof sticker for the F-150. I was kind of surprised to see that. But here are both cars with the stickers in place. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. All right, well, here's the two finished or complete, I guess, snap and play cars. Well, car and truck. Yeah, kind of an interesting experience, I guess, with trying to build these things. In the end, they're just, light, cheap, plasticky toys. But, I mean, I guess it is kind of cool that you can sort of build them. Although, that being said, these were kind of hard to build. Like I mentioned, it was very hard to get the wheels onto the Mustang, and then it was actually hard to snap the front portion of the chassis onto the body of the Ford F-150 here. The stickers were okay to put on, although one weird thing I noticed is that for the roof sticker of the Mustang, they actually wanted you to put it on sideways, like the number and the Mustang inscription are actually supposed to face this way, like towards me right now. Like you read it from the driver's side. Whereas for 90% of race cars, if they have a number on the roof, or, any cars that have a number on the roof, like police vehicles and whatnot, you can read it like this. So I don't know why they chose to do that, but I guess I broke the rules or customized it in a way by having it face the normal way. I don't know. But yeah, again, these are just cheap plasticky toys. It was, fun to put the stickers on and everything. So if you end up getting these for like a kid or whatever, I think they would like them in that sense. What's interesting about the stickers of the Ford F-150 is that for the side stickers, they actually cut out a portion so you can fit it underneath the door handle. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting. I guess you can see the light kind of shining off the sticker and not on the door handle. That's because they actually cut the sticker shape in a way that lines up almost perfectly with the door handle and the shape of the driver's side and passenger side doors. So that's kind of an odd area to pay attention to detail, I guess. But cool that they did that, I suppose. There actually was a Ford sticker back here, but I couldn't get it on right, so I just left it off. I did get on that GT sticker for the Mustang, that little tiny thing that was back here. So I kind of found it odd that they included that, because I don't think any kid is going to have an easy time putting that little tiny GT badge back there. I mean, just to be honest. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them would be able to do it, but I even had trouble with it, and I had trouble putting on the wheels and everything. So these plastic cars are, obviously geared towards kids, but keep in mind that they're kind of hard to build. They don't roll at all on a hard surface. These are probably meant to be just played with on carpeting or on, more rough surfaces in general. And they're definitely not any sort of true scale either. Next to one another, these are properly scaled, but if you compare them to other metal die-cast models, like these are definitely smaller than 1/64th scale. I found a Hot Wheels Mustang and a Hot Wheels Ford F-150 that are similar to these two generations that are being portrayed here by these models. And the Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars are bigger. So these aren't even like a real scale or to scale, I guess, with other, 1/64th scale or Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. And all that aside, it was, once again, fun to put the stickers on, except for the roof sticker of the Mustang and that little tiny GT badge that was impossible to get on there. And I guess it is kind of cool to get these as just a very basic starting point for maybe kids or anyone in general, really, who might consider building model cars as a hobby or just as a once-in-a-while thing. And they're not really sure how they would go about doing it or if they would be interested, I guess, in doing it. These were just very basic to build. You had the chassis, the wheels, the windows, and the body, and they're easy to snap together and everything like that too. So if you're looking for just a very easy starting point in terms of a plastic model kit, these, I guess, kind of fit that category. But in the end, they're just, you know, cheap plastic toys. I just saw these at Ollie's bargain outlet and thought, oh, these are interesting. I'll just get them and see what they're like and maybe make a video. And here we are now. So yeah, feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on these plastic vehicles, and I guess just on the video in general. And yeah, that was just my, I guess, thoughts on these plastic cars and my experience with building them, which was interesting to say the least. So yeah, once again, feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on these vehicles or on the video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.